The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events right here in Scotland County. With your hosts Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in Scotland County, it's on right here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road here in Scotland County, and today we are talking about football.
That's right. St. Andrews College is putting in the new program. We're talking about this college has been here since the 60s and never had a football program. Well, let me tell you,
that's right.
It's going to be an exciting time to bring out all this. Next year is the big season for them,
sure
but they're
is.
preparing right now.
That's right. We're going to talk to Coach David Harper in just a minute about the program. Stay tuned.
First warning weather with meteorologist Caitlin Wright.
Well, good Wednesday to you. I want to go ahead and tell you exactly where we are seeing this cool down and when to expect it, because right now definitely unseasonably warm out there, and we really have been for the last 24 hours, and we will be for the next 24 hours as well. This cold front will be approaching our region by Friday, but check out where all of the precipitation goes. Actually goes a little bit northward, so we will not be seeing that as it does fall out before it gets to our area. Very, very slight chance that we will see any rain, so a 20% chance going through your Friday. But behind this front, a much cooler air mass will be moving in, finally making it feel like fall. But it is still hurricane season, so something to look out for is the tropics. And right now, National Hurricane Center is watching this area of disturbed weather. Right now, this unorganized area of showers off in the Atlantic in the next 48 hours has a 60% chance for development, and in the next 5 days has an 80% chance for development. Even if this does track a little bit to the United States and closer to our coastal area, still going to be well off our coast, at least hundreds of miles. And then that front that's over the U.S. will pick this up and bring this system back out to sea. So not going to be a concern for our area, but we will continue to keep you updated. Also looking at the rivers, the Waccamaw River near Conway, the flood stage was 11 feet. The current stage 17.76. This did previously crest at 17.89. So the good news is these are starting to recede, although a couple of them still in the major flood stages. The Little PD River right now 13.33, but the flood stage there is 9 feet, breaking a record that was set after a 1928 hurricane. Now the Lumber River at Lumberton, the flood stage being 13 feet, 15.6 now though, so this is jumping out of that moderate category heading into minor. So again, the good news is these are starting to recede, and more good news, we're not expecting all that much rain or measurable amounts of rainfall for the next 7 days. Your Grand Strand 7-day forecast 82 degrees for your Wednesday, abundant sunshine over the next couple of days, and your inland 7-day forecast above average temperature, so unseasonably warm for your Wednesday and Thursday. The cool down starts Friday heading into the weekend.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We are here talking about St. Andrews football. We're going to talk to the head coach right now, David Harper, about it.
No, first.
You got to play
right,
first?
Here it is. All right, here's your play.
Oh, boy.
And
All
watch
right.
me now. I want you to go around the end, go across the middle, and come out right here, and I'm going to hit you with the ball, okay?
I can't wait. Put this on.
All right.
All right.
We'll put that on in a few minutes.
That's
Let's talk
right.
to the coach.
Yes, sir. All right, so tell us about your football program. Tell us when it's going to start and everything involved with it.
Well, I guess it started roughly first week in March when I was hired. I reported somewhere around the 10th, and we started recruiting. My first letters went out, I think, to high schools in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia around the 15th. Then we hired an offensive coordinator, Stephen Harris, and a defensive coordinator, Bill Young, and basically that was the three that was involved in recruiting this past spring. We brought in roughly 81 players in that amount of time, and everything's been going on since then, from ordering equipment.
That's
to
right.
We did all the equipment in the spring and summer, ordering all that stuff, and then the kids checked in August 16th for freshman orientation. We didn't have a summer camp.
Okay.
And then basically for the last 6 weeks, we've been lifting and conditioning and a little bit of football stuff. We're on fall break starting tomorrow.
Okay.
So the kids will be out of here for fall break. And then once we come back from fall break, we'll actually get on the field with pads and helmets and start really
Got a
playing
good
the game
year
of
to
football.
start before your season next year.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
we get to, and it's, they're all, people don't realize this, roughly 6 weeks ago, they were 90 days out of high school.
Yes.
And so our world and our coaching staff world is all freshmen, all males from 17 to 19.
Wow.
And it's not easy putting together a new program.
Well, I don't know if it's fun,
Yeah.
and it's challenging, and it's not. I mean, you got to be organized, and you got to have certain priorities,
people to
the
help.
right people, and the staff we got is unbelievable. I mean, they're all grinders. That's what you hear in football all the time, the word grinding, and basically we're in here at 6 o'clock conditioning the kids in the morning, and we bug out somewhere around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We have afternoon weights and stuff. So that part's been pretty easy to manage, but the equipment and ordering and getting things on time, and because I don't think vendors are accustomed to
Everything new.
everything new.
Yes.
And then also the time, because most football orders are done, you get in July, all
Right.
your stuff. Now it's coming in September, early October, and so I think people are trying to feel their way around that. But all our stuff should be in hopefully by tomorrow. Rest of the helmets and shoulder pads and all the girdles and knee pads.
I bet those
and
guys are
belts.
ready to get out on the field,
I
aren't
think
they?
they are. Yeah, they're tired of the weight room, but we'll still that's still our biggest priority is develop them physically. Football, we got a whole calendar year to figure that stuff out, but it's. I know one thing: if you're not strong enough or fast enough, no matter what you're
It's
not
not
going to
gonna
win.
work.
It's not going to
That's
work.
right.
Yeah,
That's right,
right.
you guys. All right, well, looking at the season for next 2017, you're going to have a new football field, new team, new equipment, new everything. So it's going to be big.
Who
for
are some of the teams you play?
Well, the conference is the Mid-South Conference, and it's 20 teams with 3 divisions.
Okay.
Okay. Each division, the championship in each division, the winner in each division, get its automatic bid to the NAIA playoffs. So that's cool. But we'll out of the 20 teams, we have our division, and we're the we're the Appalachian division.
Okay.
And so there's teams, Bluefield College out of Virginia. We got Lindsey Wilson. Cumberland's, Reinhardt out of Georgia.
Cool.
But basically, we'll travel from Southwest Virginia to Naples, Florida.
Well,
in
it's
that
going to
area.
be a big program. We're looking
Sure
forward
is.
to it getting underway here at St. Andrews.
Yeah.
Coach, thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it. All right,
That's
don't
right.
go anywhere. We'll be back with a lot more stuff happening in this area.
This is not someplace you have to be. This is a place that you want to be.
You get that feeling when you come in that, wow, I'm home.
People that live in neighborhoods, they come and say, oh my gosh, I mean, it's so well developed.
6 o'clock this morning, I was in the fitness center. Will be tomorrow, walk in the days in between, swim.
Enthusiasm, that's what they have here. Enthusiasm.
So come on down and join us. We'd love to have you.
Race on in to Scotland Motors to get your summer savings.
Find the biggest savings and selection at Scotland Motors.
On over 300 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Find everything from smart cars to trucks.
Toyotas, Chevrolets, Fords, BMWs, Hyundais, you name it, we've got it. And almost everything has a factory warranty, all fully inspected by our ASE certified technicians and ready for delivery today.
So look at the rest, come buy from the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. And come visit us off at exit 184.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road up in Laurinburg, Scotland County. We come up here every Wednesday and we find something exciting to talk about all the time. Right now at Scotland Healthcare, we're going to find out about a new program going on. It's something exciting. It's always happening here.
That's right, and Scotland Healthcare is not just the hospital. They are the entire county and surrounding areas. They have practices and all kinds of stuff. The SPN program we're going to find out about. We've got Gray Mills here with us to find about SPN and the places that you all service. Tell us about it.
Thank you very much, and thank y'all for coming to Laurinburg today.
Sure.
Let me explain what SPN is first. SPN is Scotland Physicians Network, which is a group of physicians network in the surrounding communities that we serve. We have 5 primary care centers, and we have 4 specialty clinics and a hospitalist group. They range from right here in Laurinburg down to Maxton, all the way over to Pembroke Market. You circle down to the south, we just built a brand new facility in Marlboro that houses a primary care, an urgent care, X-ray, general surgery, and orthopedic surgery.
Wow.
Down in that area. And then you come up to our north, and we have a primary care office in Wagram. So primary care is where it's about. Healthcare is going to keeping you healthier. I mean, healthcare costs, all the way around the being, everybody's has a little place in there, but we got to keep people healthier, and that's what Scotland Physicians Network is trying to do. They're trying to, they want you to get your mammogram, they want you to get your colonoscopy, they want you to have your high blood pressure checked and under control, and your diabetes. So
it's not just bringing people in, it's keeping them healthy the entire time and teaching them how to deal with it.
Correct. So those folks don't end up in the emergency room where they don't need to be for primary care, and they don't end up. We want people to end upstairs that really need it upstairs. People that really need an emergency need to be in the emergency room. So the whole industry is heading that way, and Scotland's trying to get out in front of that. The big thing with Scotland Physicians Network that we're doing is we're trying to create, in this world we live in today, people want access. So
Yes.
we have really tried very hard and done a really good job. If you call up most of our practices, you can get in the same day. We have customer service. We want you to walk away from that visit saying, wow. And then a quality metric, and quality means a lot of things to different people. To some of us it means that we got all your blood testing right, we checked this, we got your colonoscopy schedule. Quality to you may mean, man, I'm feeling better, and they did a good job. So those 3 things, those 3 pillars there, is what it's about.
Right, and part of that customer service, you talked a little bit about hospitalists, which are kind of the liaison between the doctor's offices and the hospital, because they work with you and they're with you all the time. Tell us about what that is.
Yeah, the hospitalist program is, the olden days where your doctor used to come up there and you might sit in the hospital for 12 hours and see nobody, and then he'd come over after his clinic was over. Now he stays in his clinic, and the hospitalists are here 24/7. So they're here with you during the day and night, and basically they communicate back to, and most times electronically, back to your primary care doctor to let you know what's going on. So when you do get released and back to your primary care doctor, he has an idea what's going on.
Well, I tell you, it's something, we learn something every time we come up here.
Scotland Healthcare, you guys do a great job of all-inclusive and really taking care of the customer. Every time we come, there's something new you guys are doing to make sure your customers are taken care of, and it's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all coming.
We appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, you guys stay tuned. We'll be back with more.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop downtown Laurinburg. Hungry? Visit 215 on Main for a quick meal. Shirt Tales specializes in personalized garments for school, churches, clubs, and more. Find the perfect tuxedo rental and more at Harley's Tuxedo and Gifts. From trendy to obscure, you can find the perfect gift at Scotland Bling. If it's happening in Scotland County, you'll hear it first on 95.1, your hometown radio, WLNC. Shop downtown Laurinburg. Whether you're a local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at Exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food, Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on the road here in Scotland County. Today we are at Laurel Hill Elementary. We're talking about something a little bit different today. We have the principal with us, Keisha Hood. Now Keisha, tell us, you have some real life superheroes here at Laurel Hill. Tell us about something that happened a few weeks ago.
We do. Back on September the 12th, we were in a meeting at the end of the day, and we got someone rushing in saying they needed help at the end of the 5th grade hall. Well, our nurse, of course, sprung into action, and she went running to find out what was going on. We thought it involved a student or whatnot. Well, when we got to the end of the hall, we realized that a car had hit the end of our 5th grade building. And when we assessed the situation, what was going on, we realized that a grandmother of 2 of our children here at our school had hit the end of the building, and there were 2 adult ladies inside, and one was not responding. So without hesitation, our nurse sprung into action, our assistant principal ran and got the defibrillator, and also we had a parent who was an EMS worker, and she was coming around the corner, Miss Kimbrick Morris, and she, jumped into action as well, and she, came to help, and she was here picking up her son, and they immediately started working on Miss Underwood and trying to get her to respond, because at the time she had no pulse.
Wow.
And they got her out of the car. We turned off, a 5th grade teacher, switched the car off. Another parent that had come to help actually took her foot off the gas, and so they began to try to revive her. She was shocked twice, and they were finally able to get her, breathing and revived again. And in the meantime, we had teachers who were helping with traffic and getting people moving along, getting the children who were in the hallway safely to the buses, and it's just everybody that could, without hesitation, jumped in, helped, and just made a situation that could have been very chaotic as calm and as efficient as possible to try to help Miss Underwood and keep the children safe.
Wow, definitely an incredible story, and everybody just working together was basically the main thing, and people kind of here when they were supposed to be here. So that's a pretty awesome story for sure, and props to you guys for doing that and stepping up and really helping in a situation you really didn't know much about. Okay, we're going to hear from the nurse and from the grandmother in just a second, so stay tuned.
Race on in to Scotland Motors to get your summer savings.
Find the biggest savings and selection at Scotland Motors.
Find over 300 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Find everything from smart cars to trucks.
Toyotas, Chevrolets, Fords, BMWs, Hyundais, you name it, we've got it. And almost everything has a factory warranty, all fully inspected by our ASE certified technicians and ready for delivery today.
So look at the rest, come buy from the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. And come visit us off at exit 184.
Hello everybody, I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
Mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here, and as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food, so don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, so now we are going to hear from Miss Underwood, the grandmother that was in the car, and all the efforts to save her. All right, so do you remember anything that went on?
No, all I remember is pulling up to the school on my way to come in the entrance to pick up my 2 grandsons. Next thing I know, I wake up 2 days later, I'm in Charlotte in the hospital, and family members had told me what had happened, said I had a massive heart attack and was unresponsive at the scene.
Wow.
And a nurse at the school, along with the EMT, had brought me back, and I'm very grateful for that, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
That's absolutely right. Yeah, ever grateful for the people that are in place right when you need them. Well, we are super glad that you are okay, and pretty cool story to be able to tell of just how good things work together. All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good
Stay
day.
tuned. We're going to hear from the nurse.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop downtown Laurinburg. Hungry? Visit 215 on Main for a quick meal. Shirt Tales specializes in personalized garments for school, churches, clubs, and more. Find the perfect tuxedo rental and more at Harley's Tuxedo and Gifts. From trendy to obscure, you can find the perfect gift at Scotland Bling. If it's happening in Scotland County, you'll hear it first on 95.1, your hometown radio, WLNC. Shop downtown Laurinburg.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Hey everybody. All right, we're going to hear from Amanda McNichol. She is the nurse who sprung into action to help Miss Underwood. Amanda, okay, first of all, what were your thoughts when this first happened?
At first, we didn't really know what was going on. We just knew there was some commotion down at the 5th grade hallway. I didn't know if it was a kid or who was down there.
Right.
We're definitely not expecting a car to have hit the building.
But when you realized it was medical, a necessity, did you just kind of go into autopilot?
I just kind of did. I remember running down the 5th grade hallway and teachers saying, "Where's the nurse? Where's the nurse?" And I'm thinking, "I'm right here. You know, I'm running past you." And but it was just a wild experience. I'm just glad everyone was there.
Okay, and you are obviously trained in something like this, CPR, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the teachers are all trained in this as
They
well?
are. We all go through AED training, first aid, first responder training. We do have first responders here on campus.
Yes.
And it's just
good to know if you ever need it, right?
Yes.
Now the defibrillators, they said that she was, shocked a couple of times to bring her back. Is that something that every school has those?
Every school does have them. The high school I think has 2, just because they're so large. But yes, every school has one. Never think you need it, but it's good to have.
You never know. Well, great job. I know everybody's very appreciative, especially Ms. Underwood and the staff. So great job.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, stay tuned. We'll be back with more on the road here in Scotland County.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at Exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food. Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. We're right here in Laurinburg, and we're at the main table. I'm talking about a restaurant, a buffet, and we have eaten here before. And let me tell you, the pork chops are unbelievable. I can tell you that much, and everything else too.
That's right, something different on the buffet every single day. We've got Little John with us. He's going to tell us about the hours, tell us how long the place has been here. So, Little John, go for it.
Well, we opened up around the first of the year. This January would be 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we're a family-owned business. Pretty much, probably about half of the staff here are related to me, and the other half is pretty much friends. So we're all like a family here, and we're open 6 days a week. We're open from 6 in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, Monday through Saturday.
So you do breakfast as well?
Breakfast and everything?
We do. We do. We have order breakfast Monday through Friday, and then Friday and Saturday we do breakfast buffet as well. So.
Okay.
Great. I'm talking about everything in the world's on that line.
That's right.
Even fatback.
We got fatback, collard greens, cornbread. We do pork chops, turkey and dressing, fried chicken, biscuits, pretty much any southern delicacy that you would like, we have it.
That's right. There's also some chitlins back there.
Chitlins, I saw that back there too. It's country eating at its finest right here.
That's right.
And y'all have a big crowd now. We ate here a couple of weeks ago, and it was very good. And how's your breakfast do in the morning? Do you have a good crowd for breakfast?
We do. We have a lot of local regulars for breakfast. It's kind of the hangout spot for a lot of older gentlemen to come and drink their coffee and kind of gossip with each other. That's kind of what they like to do.
Guys don't do that, do they?
Oh, yeah.
It's a hangout. Now, at nighttime, do you do anything different, like on the weekends, as far as different kinds of food? Is it on the buffet, or is it to order?
We do buffet at dinner as well. And we do have a little bit of a different menu at night. We add several different kinds of meats that you might not see during lunch. We have chicken and pastry on our Monday and Wednesday nights. That's really popular.
So let's change it up a little bit.
We do, yes.
Well, that's very good. All right, you've been here almost 2 years now. And, I mean, it's amazing to come in here and eat, I promise you. And We're going to eat today, too. I just want
We
you
are.
to know that.
Get something to eat.
We
Well, it's
do.
probably a lot of fun, too. With family and friends, it's like a big family, but it's probably a lot of fun to work.
Oh, it is.
with as well.
It's a lot of fun. Of course, you know, with family, there's always a, you know, it can be touch and go sometimes, but overall,
You always love each other,
we
right?
do. We love each other at the end of the day, and when we go home, we're happy. So
And
that's
you
what's
feel that
important.
when you come in
That's
here.
right.
Definitely, it's a family, and you can feel kind of that warmth in here, which is great. 'Cause
That's right.
That's what a Southern restaurant is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I got to ask you this question. What is your favorite meat that you serve here at lunch?
That's a hard question, but it probably would be the chitlins.
Is it?
Yes.
All
I
right.
cannot
Yes.
do the chitlins. I am sorry. I can't do it. I'm the pork chop man. What's yours?
I don't know. The pork chops were really good. The
really
baked
good?
chicken's really good too, though.
Chitlins. I did not know. Do you do cooking? You cook any chicken? Chitlins?
I cook, I wait tables, I pretty much do whatever has to be done.
Anything
So
has
yeah.
to be done. That's right. You had some fried okra a couple weeks ago. And
That's right.
My favorite. Maybe it's up there today. I don't
Oh,
know.
I hope so.
We'll
I
see.
hope so. Well, being in the restaurant business, I did it for 2 years, and it's a tough business.
It is.
Because just like you said, you wash dishes, you do everything.
That's right.
You have to do it.
Yeah, it's been a learning experience, and of course, as a young entrepreneur, there was a steep learning curve for me.
Yes.
I was 22 when I first opened my restaurant, so that was my first one, and then we moved here, and I'm 27 now, so we
Got some experience under your belt.
Yeah, and no gray hair. I can't understand it. The restaurant business is tough.
you know,
That's
You've
what happened to you,
done a
right?
great job. That's what happened to me. You've done a great job. We thank you for being on the show today with us.
Thank you for coming.
All right, you guys come check out the main table right here. Get some good food. See you in a second.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Race on in to Scotland Motors to get your summer savings.
Find the biggest savings and selection at Scotland Motors.
On over 300 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Find everything from smart cars to trucks.
Toyotas, Chevrolets, Fords, BMWs, Hyundais, you name it, we've got it. And almost everything has a factory warranty, all fully inspected by our ASE certified technicians and ready for delivery today.
So look at the rest, come buy from the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. And come visit us off at exit 184.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
Potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's
That's
a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here. And as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on the road, Laurinburg, Scotland County. And let me tell you, we've had a great time today right here at St. Andrews learning about that new football program they're putting into and back, let's see, next year.
That's right. 2017 is when the season starts. They've got 81 players all together, so we'll see how that works out.
That's right. And it takes a lot of money, about $750,000 to put a field together and get the program going. And football is very expensive, but I tell you what, I'm so glad that St. Andrews is getting a football team.
Absolutely. There's lots of school pride around this area anyway, so I feel like it's just going to follow suit here for St. Andrews.
I'm ready for some football.
Let's do it.
Catch
Ready?
the ball. Hey, catch it.
Woo!
Whoa, look at there.
That's right. Y'all
All
have
right.
a good one.
Thanks
See you
a
later.
lot. See you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not